Hello, everybody. My name is Al Palumbo. I am a certified professional resume writer here at Resumable. Today, we're going to discuss ageism in employment. Many of our clients, whether they're in their 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, or beyond, come up against ageism. Ageism is when an employer has a preconceived notion of who you are simply because of your age. What are some of these preconceived notions? You're technically inept. You are inflexible. You have cognitive decline. You're not collaborative. You're set in your way. You have physical limitations that will preclude you from coming to work here. Whatever the notion is, it can screen you out. We've adopted here at Resumable strategies to overcome ageism in employment. And we want to share some of those with you. Now, we've got some great articles on our website that talk about ageism and other things that will be helpful to you. So we're going to just highlight today what some of those are. First of all, let's chop up that resume. My resume, which dates back to 1975, is too long. It has 6-7 pages. It has experience that goes back to when Nixon was president. Now, what are the odds that somebody's going to hire me, especially a 30-something somebody, if they see my experience dating way back to their grandfathers? Well, we don't want. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to limit your resume to 10 or 15 years. One exception: if you have a job that's really, really relevant and you want to include that, you can do that. But let's set that experience aside in its own section. Let's call it highlighted experience, and let's not put any dates on that. Okay, I think that's the way to go. So you can include older experience without dating yourself. You can also include educational experience without dating yourself. Don't put the date of your graduation on your resume. I'll tell you why. If you graduated in 1990, I'm going to guess you're at least 50 years old. Okay? So unless the graduation date is really recent, like a master's degree or you're a recent college graduate, by all means, you can put the date in there. But try not to go more than 5 years, in my opinion. There's no hard or fast rule about this. But what's best for you? What's the best strategy? All right? So secondly, a lot of older folks have resume objectives at the top of their resume. Get rid of that. A resume objective just tells them what you want, but we don't want to tell them what you want. We want to tell them what they need. So let's give them an executive summary of about 3, 4, or 5 lines. That's an elevator pitch. It tells them in a few short sentences why you're best qualified for the job. All right, so we're going to lose the objective and we're going to add an executive summary with your elevator pitch. Next, we're going to have a section called core skills. Now, in the core skills section, we want to put skills that are related to the job that you're applying to. This means for every single job that you apply to, look at the job posting. What are they calling out? What are the requirements? Do you meet those requirements? If you do, get those words on your resume. Okay, we also have articles about this on our website that you can read up on. And the reason we want to do that is we want to get you past an applicant tracking system that will screen you out if it doesn't show the right core skills. Okay, also, we want you to put a technology section in your resume with the most recent skills that you have. Okay, I still see resumes with the skills typing. That's a disaster. Typing is an old school skill that nobody puts on their resume anymore. What you want to show is the more recent technology. You can start with Microsoft Office. Most people have some of those skills, and you want to try to update your skills as you go along. Learn new skills, get them on your resume. All right. So we also recommend that you put a LinkedIn profile together and you put the URL for that profile at the top of your resume in the contacts. When you do a LinkedIn profile, it's a more conversational version of your resume. We help clients with LinkedIn profiles if you need that kind of assistance. Get a nice, energetic photo on your LinkedIn profile that exudes self-confidence and good humor, and put that up there. That shows that you use technology and social media. All right. Also, what we recommend is that you put an email address on your resume that is more up to date. I would recommend if you have an AOL address, don't use it for your resume. Create a free resume using Gmail, alpalumbo@gmail.com. Put it on your resume. It's straightforward. But once you do that, make sure that you're checking that email address, because you're getting your resume out there. You want to be able to respond to any inquiries resulting from your resume. Also, let's give the resume a modern look. Now, on our website, we have many examples of modern resume formats that you can look at. Mostly you want to use a font that is considered more modern. Font like Arial or Calibri usually works best. Okay, so what we've done is we've gotten rid of the objective, gotten rid of older experience, or we've given the resume a more modern look. Okay, we want to write the resume to the job posting. All right, and we also want you, when you're describing those 10 or 15 years of experience, to make sure that they include accomplishments. Everybody who goes to a job hopefully makes that job better. There's something that you have done to contribute to making that organization work better than it was, better than you found it. If you have that kind of experience, get that on your resume. Don't just give them a job description. Okay, so those are our basic suggestions for today to make your resume more palatable, to combat ageism. We hope you use those. You can read up on our website in more detail, other recommendations, and you can come to us for assistance. Thanks very much and have a great day and good luck.